Good day, Reed here. Back from my little morning walkabout at Orchestra Farm, and I'm fresh back from a family adventure. We went off to Hawaii, and I lived there for 6 years, just a dozen years ago, and my eldest was born out there, so she was revisiting her place of birth. And it was interesting for myself. So when I was a kid, lived in one house, and then my parents purchased a house, and so we very clearly changed residency. And I recall loving that first house, like so much. And I was so sad to leave there and move to the new home. And when I would on occasion drive past it as a child or even a young adult, I would have these feelings of longing. Like, oh, I kind of wish I still lived there or had grown up there or any of those sorts of things. Amazing to see how much growth has happened here at the farm in being gone from a week. And it's that wonderful feeling of like sadness and longing that I noticed myself sort of having in Hawaii, but at the same time, not really the longing portion of like actually living there, but more just a sense of like, I recall my joy of when I did live there, and also a sense of I'm actually quite happy where I'm living now, but still feeling that sadness of like, oh, I recall how much I enjoyed living there when I did. And it's one of those beautiful feelings where, because I've traveled a fair bit and moved vast distances in my life, it's not like I am able to go past that spot on any regular basis. And in each case, I have lived far enough away from those different homes where it's rare to see them and experience them. And one fascinating thing that occurred was we visited the home that my daughter was born at, and my dear friend whose place it is passed away or graduated earlier this year. And in going there, which we were fortunate to be able to visit it because it's actually getting ready to be sold, there was an instrument that I once owned, a vibraphone, and on top of it was a painting that I had created. And the painting was like overly dusty, and the vibraphone, which is a metallic keyed kind of xylophone or marimba for those familiar with those instruments, the keys were actually disintegrating, turning to dust. And the feeling I had was, this would have been me if I stayed here. And that curious sensation of, wow, maybe this is the same thing that would have happened had I stayed at that same first residency as a child. Maybe I would have simply turned to dust, not accomplished what I'm here to really do and become. And that really struck home that there are moments when, similar to a lobster, you need to shed your shell. You need to leave the place that you are. You need to move on and grow and become who you're becoming. And it was rather shocking to witness that and have that experience. And I think there's a lot of moments in life where we need to grow, we need to evolve, we need to change. And it can be really comfortable to be in the phase that we're in and to just not do that. And I feel really grateful to my wife, who is the one encouraging us to leave the island. I probably wouldn't have left without her initiating that. And all of that intermixes with my artistic self, which I felt was both encouraged in Hawaii, but I also see it as a place where a lot of artistic things need to have something what I might consider like a Hawaiian bent to it, or a Hawaiian theme, maybe not as expressly, whereas I'm an odd creature of the universe. And even my next album project, titled Delta of Becoming, I'm looking forward to starting the release process for that pretty soon, kind of fits in with this narrative of becoming myself more and more. To which you can totally find a link in this video here on YouTube to my music on Bandcamp. Check that out. The next album will be completely different than what's up there right now. You can continue to look forward to that kind of a thing from me. I really enjoy exploring new territories, even if that's, more in the artistic realms and the plant realms these days than traveling in the world. But with that, I want to say thanks for watching this video. Thanks for subscribing to this channel here on YouTube. Thanks for clicking the like button. Thanks for sharing the video out there. And have too much fun.